The Wolf here, thewolfspeaks.com, and I wanted to come and give you some D.A.S.H Goal Achieving strategies. What is D.A.S.H, Richard? Well, very simply, it's an acronym. D is for discipline, A, accountability, S, skills, and H, habits. And I think these four pieces and four strategies, if you will, are really key to achieving all the goals and dreams you have in life. I've taken and used these myself over my 52 years to kind of really refine my goal setting and goal achieving process. Now, have I achieved everything? No. We probably never will achieve all of our goals. But you know what? It's good to keep a long list. Some call it the bucket list. What I want to get done before I kick the bucket. Others, it's just a list of things I want to achieve and get to in life. But there's a difference between I want to buy a nice new suit when I reach this level of success and I want to earn enough money to go take a vacation to Hawaii, right? Those are two different complete goals. And or I want to become a professional and public speaker. A lot of different things to go through there. But all of those come down to those four areas. No matter how simple that goal is or how extravagant and how big that goal is. So let's start with discipline. Discipline, really simply, if we look at it from a definition standpoint, it's just training yourself to do things in a very specific and dedicated way. Simple as that. So how do I take the things in my life and create my discipline to get these small things done? Give you an example. Morning routine. How many of us just jump up in the morning, wash the face, brush the teeth, have our coffee, and just go straight into our day? Without taking the time to kind of just set ourselves, to really look at our place for the day and kind of decide, how am I really going to go at this strategically, right? These days you hear a lot about morning routines. Some call it the 5 a.m. club, the 6 a.m. club. Call it whatever you want. But I believe, and it's worked for me well in my life, that we need to have a basic morning routine of some sort. You know, get up in the morning, clear your head, maybe do some stretching or exercise, maybe read a good book or maybe some meditations that you have going on. A lot of folks like to meditate. I'm kind of a fan and getting better at it as I progress. To just kind of get your head right. And then I always suggest to everybody I work with, take the time to look at your schedule for the day and really kind of set some intentions on what I want to happen today. If you're in sales and you have a couple of sales calls, you know what? I'm going to make sure to cover and be this kind of person in these calls. I'm going to put them and their needs first when I'm talking to them about this particular product. And really start to set intentions for your day, and even to the point of, hey, when I come home at 5, I'm going to take a minute and clear my head before I come into the house. Because many times we'll take some frustrations from the day and bring them into the home environment. It's good to clear that out and keep that separate. Sure, you can have conversations with the spouse about it, but don't let it fester and make a problem at the home front. Accountability, A. I think everybody needs accountability. And I think we all need to find some type of a partner to help us with that. Now, look at your situation and say, is that going to be maybe somebody at work? Do I have a close friend? Maybe my spouse. That's possible in some cases. Or is it a coach? Is it someone that I actually pay some dollars to help keep me accountable on certain items in my life? You know, when we look at life in general, there's so many areas we can really target, right? You know, our personal life, our careers, our marriage, our relationships and family, and even our finances and our money and our mental health, right? There's so many little areas. So pick one that you feel like you really need to be held accountable in to help move yourself to that next level. And set that up with a partner to where you meet. Maybe it's on the phone, via Skype. And today, keep in mind, they don't have to be next door down the street. They can be across the world or the country. Does not matter. We have technology to help us with that. Next, we have S, skills. What skills do I need to develop to help me reach these goals that I have in place? I'll give you an example for myself. As you can see, I'm coming to you on video. Well, I've come to realize video is a critical tool in my business. So I need to get some level of confidence and understanding of how to edit videos, how to make some, put the trailers at the bottom and make things and clip things to make them look sharp and professional to folks. They don't have to be perfect. I can pay someone to do the great stuff, But to get you a good quality product, I need to have a certain skill level to kind of learn and do that stuff, so I give you what you really deserve and what you're paying good money for. And then lastly, habits. What habits do I currently have in place? Do you have a habit that maybe is not serving you well? It's call it a bad habit, negative, whatever you want to term it. I'm going to give you a personal example. About 2 years ago, I got tired of squeezing into my 38-inch waist pants. I said, you know what? This is enough. I'm done. Went out, bought a book, The Keto Diet, read through it, used the strategies. I lost 30 pounds. Now, I'll be honest, that's a heck of an achievement, huh? Take some check to celebrate that baby. I have added about 6 more back on, but I'm still well under, and now I'm in a 34 pant. Celebration. But here's my challenge today. I didn't really do any exercising or working out. A little bit of walking from time to time, but nothing very structured. Well, since then, I've really kind of said, you know what? At my age, I need to get more flexibility. I need to be able to have the energy that I need to make it through the day, the weeks, the months, to do and achieve the goals that I want. So I have yet to really set myself down and put together a good workout schedule. But here's what I have done. I have done the work to create one habit, and that habit is every day in the morning, I'm going to at least stretch for 5 minutes. If that's all I do for the day, I've accomplished that goal. And I'm slowly and surely creating a habit. You know, last week, 2 of those days, I stretched for 15 minutes, and then I did some push-ups and a couple of sit-ups. So you begin to build little momentum with those habits to grow them stronger and stronger. The thing about a habit that I've found works in my life is you're doing one little small thing and it's like a thread. Another one, another thread. You continue that over time for a few days, weeks, months. Now you've got a cord, a rope, a string that's much, much tighter and stronger, and it's going to be harder to break over time. So when it comes to habits, we need to evaluate what habits we have, which ones aren't serving us, and then how do we take and move that to the next level to replace that bad habit with a good or better habit. That's the big picture of my D.A.S.H Goal Achieving system. Now, in the coaching program I've got put together for you, workbook, downloads, we're going to go deep dive into each of these disciplines, and we're going to really set you up to achieve the goals that you have in life. We're going to help you work through those. We're going to help you set some very specific stepping points, some very specific things that you need to do each and every day, each and every week to reach the goals in life you have for yourself. I know for myself, there was a time there where I got comfortable. I got a little bit lazy, if you will. That some of the goals I had set kind of made some marginal improvements, but I never reached them. And I sat there and I really thought to myself, why haven't I? I had gotten comfortable. They were important to me and I wanted to achieve them, but they weren't that important. They didn't become what we all call a priority. Because I believe firmly, if you make it a priority, you're going to make it happen. You're going to shift things around, you're going to move things, you're going to make things happen in your life. Quick example of that for myself is years ago working my tail off in the restaurant business, I didn't make my family a priority. But when I realized, you know what, I'm really missing out and they deserve better, I began to cut it off at 6 or 7 o'clock in the evening and make sure that I came home to spend time with the family. I made sure to take some weekends off when I could to spend time with the family. Again, family became a priority, whereas before it wasn't. So these little changes in your life in these different areas can really help you move your life to the next level. And I think the bigger piece of the puzzle that we get out of this is not just the fact that we achieve the goal, but it gives us that inner fulfillment, right? We have that peace, that joy, that happiness that, you know what, I achieved that, one. And number two, the people around me are benefiting for it as well. So we're going to teach you this D.A.S.H Goal Achieving system and help you move your life to the next level. Again, reach out to thewolfspeaks.com, give me your email address, and we're going to get you all that great information you need to change your life and move it to the next level.